What up, team? Welcome back. Today, we're talking about Wong, not to be confused with Wang, like Fat Wang. We're talking about how we can build him, how we can make him better. So, starting off with his uniform, 45% rate when dealing critical attack, decreases skill cooldown by 50%. It's actually pretty good. It's not that bad. Okay. So now we'll just pop right in and shoot on down to Wong. Knowing that, let's take a look at some of his base stats and what we can do to help him out. So at tier 2, attack, defense, all look pretty standard. First speed character at his base. These are his strikers. We got Mordo, Caecilius, basically all the Doctor Strange people. And we got some extras. Ooh, Ebony Maw. That's pretty good. Excuse me. Sorry. Just woke up a little while ago. Take a look at his fist skill. Fairly vanilla. Doesn't really do much. Applies to enemies. Stuns them for 3 seconds. It's actually not that bad. Oh wow, Mystic Shield, 100% immunity to all damage for 2 seconds. That's not bad. Let's see. So everything's fairly vanilla except for his 3 skill, which is pretty bomb. It's actually like Rogue's 5th skill, only it doesn't do any damage. So it's kind of whack, but it can be very useful, and I'm sure it can save your ass if you need it. Increased guaranteed dodge rate, increased crit damage, increased guaranteed crit rate by 30%, which works very synergistically with his uniform. His uniform, we just went over a moment ago. Increases all speed by 8%. That's kind of garbage. And let's see his leadership. Let's see, activation rate 25% when hit, 100% chance to be immune to physical damage for 12 seconds. That's a lot like Rogue's leadership before she got nerfed, but hers was just a plain 24% immunity to damage, period. Which is just ridiculously overpowered, but we're not gonna get into that right now. So it seems to me like, at least for his gears, you would want to focus on something like crit rate on his. Which gear would that be on? Let's see, because I haven't really touched him. I really only upped him so that I can get to Doctor Strange. Let's see where we're at. I can never remember the third skill change option. Let's see. Nope. Crit rate, crit damage. So I would think on the 4th gear you would want to do something like crit rate and crit damage, like a mix. Or you may even want to just like focus on specifically crit rate or skill cooldown if you got his uniform, because his uniform just absolutely drops his skill cooldown massively. As far as an ISO is concerned, you could go with a damage proc, but you're probably gonna want an invincibility obelisk on him. And then something, so you could do like an invincibility obelisk that increases his that increases his crit rate with invincibility, and that would be pretty boss. That would be pretty boss mode on him. Other than that, there's really not that much to go over. I mean, if you go to his first gear, it's pretty vanilla. It's relatively simple. Physical attack on the first 2. Per level, and then the rest all attack or physical attack, depending on whether you're going to use them for PvP or not. I mean, I would recommend doing energy defense per level on the first 2, and then all defenses on the rest. You do HP here. You could also do dodge, I suppose, but you'd probably get more out of HP per level on the first 2 gears, and then the rest doing HP. Or you could even do HP per level on the first 2 if you can get it really high, if you can get it up to that 190 mark, 190 and above. Then you may be able to use dodge if you don't want to you know, just completely gas your Yuru on dodge, which is probably not recommended, just as a general rule. Let's see. Ugh. I'm getting lost here. I'm getting lost with Wong. So yeah, I mean his uniform doesn't really change much outside of making him pretty. It's pretty dope. It's not that bad. Let me take a look at what his skills look like with the uniform. I think we're safe to wrap it up there. Safe to wrap it up there, bud. Oh. So his third skill is an attack. Ah, I see. Because it's 1, 2, 3. I get it now. 4, 5. Yeah, so his first skill is actually his 3 skill, which is the one that gives him immunity to damage. Nice, good stuff. So that's going to be it for Wong. Relatively simple. His team up, I don't think we went over that. He's got quite a few team ups. He's got a good deal of team ups, actually. This Iron Fist squad is actually probably not that bad. The Midnight Cat squad's probably not that bad, especially because of the cooldown duration. Let's see who else he teams up with. That's it. Hero's Heritage with Elsa Bloodstone, physical attack, crit damage, that's not bad. That probably works really well synergistically with him. All around, probably not going to see too much, like if you invest in the character, you probably won't see much in the way of, you know, like PvP situations. Maybe in Conquest you could have some practical applications for him there. I'm sure you can at least get a solo clear with him in Shadowlands. And I believe he may be useful in World Boss. I haven't played with him in that respect yet. I mean, you just saw that I haven't really leveled him too much. So I'll probably know more once I get him leveled up, or once I get him to that point. But it does seem that he has a few practical applications. I mean, given that he gets an increase to his guaranteed crit damage, which is nice, and an increase to his guaranteed crit rate, which is also nice. So I'm sure you could, you know, you could come up with some kind of a situation that would be beneficial for him. So that's going to be all. Thanks for your time, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, check back regularly. The stream is coming back. What day is today? I don't even know what fucking day it is. That's how early it is for me in the morning. Oh my god, 9 o'clock in the morning. Fuck, it's so early. Ah! So we'll be back tomorrow for the stream. So we'll probably drop like another build video from there. We'll make the stream, drop another video. Holler at your boy. It's all love.